Hello everyone, welcome to Halo Moon Tarot. This is part 2 of Why They Ghost You, but this is, as you read the title, After the Ghosting, What Comes Next. All right, so let's have a look at the overall energy. And we have dark thoughts. Yeah, you're going to have some dark thoughts, some negative energy, but really it's telling you it's a labyrinth, endless. Don't go there. Okay? Be conscious of those dark thoughts. Just let it go. Don't go there. Okay? And there it is. Yeah, it's going to be hard letting go. You're going to feel this urge to, go back to this person. You may have friends who try to keep you, hold you back from it. See those faithful friends? I see other doors, other options to follow, okay? So it's an energy of seeking out other options, okay? Choosing, but yeah, definitely you're going to feel like you want to go towards this person, but you may have some people who will, friends, family, people around you who will pull you back, the loyal friends. So letting go probably won't be easy, but you can do that. There it is, the loving woman. There you go. Start planning, okay? Make a plan. Now this is, of course, you want love. You're wanting love, longing for love. But I can also see the energy of planning, crossing that bridge, okay? It's going to be tough letting go, but some of you will let go a lot easier. You can actually avoid this energy of just not getting into that dark place, okay? Because it's not worth it. So start planning to take action. Make a plan. Okay, if it is money that you need to focus on, work and career, then maybe you need to do that. Also, loving yourself first, okay? Giving yourself a chance to heal, okay? Yeah, but it's about, planning to take action here. And I do see an energy of time. Don't waste time, okay? This time in between, don't waste time, okay? And you will cross those bridges when you come to them. Okay, but it's an energy of planning something, taking action, whatever it is you need to know. Like I say, if it's focusing on your money, healing, your house, your home, whatever it is that you feel that you may need to do. So let me grab, where the heck's the deck? There we go. I want to use the same deck as I used in the other reading. I accidentally buried it there. So what is it the viewers need to know? Who were ghosted? What comes next after the ghosting? Yeah, you got an Emperor. See? Yeah, you're definitely, I'm going to tell you. Yeah, you're coming out of this wiser. You're going to be very discerning, very wise. You're going to put up boundaries. Your sword's going to be up, but you are learning something from this. Okay? You want the truth, nothing but the truth. You're going to cut somebody out here. Yeah, see, there it is. Secrecy. You want to know the truth. You're not going to settle for secrets. Okay, you're not going to go there again because you are wiser. You're also going to trust your intuition. This is also a card of intuition where you know when someone's keeping secrets. You're going to know. Very nice. I like that came out. See, you're going to know when someone's just looking for attention. See, yeah, if someone doesn't give you attention or they don't spend time with you, you're just going to go, move on and get it somewhere else. But you're going to know when someone's coming in with ego, too much ego. You'll know when it isn't going to be successful too. Yeah, so you're going to this is an energy of planning, making a plan, breaking free and letting go. So you're going to be a little bit of a free spirit for a while. See, I see healing, being emotionally mature. You're definitely open for it, but like I said, if someone doesn't give you the attention that you want, you're going to get it somewhere else. You're going to break free, but this is where you're going to pay attention to the red flags. With someone with too much ego, where they come in just looking for attention. Yeah. You deserve better. There it is. Temperance, tempering your passions and your emotions. You're also going to learn to be patient. You're going to go through a lot of change internally. I also see financial growth for some of you, but I see this as moving on. See, I see change for the better. You are going to change for the better. Okay? You will. You'll go through changes. It could be something that, depending on your situation, that changes you forever, but it's for the better. definitely financial growth for some of you because you're loving yourself first. You're tempering your passions, emotions. You're going to know when something's off. So you're going to come out of this very wise, which is going to help you move on and move forward. You're going to learn to go with the flow a little bit better too. Okay. Like I say, doing your own inner work. Yeah. Whatever it is you need to do. Everyone's a little different. I'll see what I can look. Yeah, that's also an energy of try not to be too needy. Okay. If you end up with an Emperor around you, kind of watch your words a little bit too. Because I do think your sword will be out, especially for a while. It's a good thing, though, but you just have to temper it. Your passions, your emotions, you have to learn to be a little more patient. Okay? Because sometimes you have people who, the Emperor is often a person who is very proud of their achievements. Okay, so they sometimes have a bit of an ego, but it's whether it's a healthy ego. See, this is yourself coming out with an healthy ego. Let go of your own ego if it's not serving you. But yeah, because often someone's pride gets hurt. But you have to watch that Emperor energy. And Emperors are often someone who's manifested the energies of the Emperor. But we all know all Emperors and Empresses aren't perfect. But again, this is someone who's often self-made. They work hard to get where they're at. So definitely make sure you acknowledge your own achievements as you go, okay? Being goal-oriented. So, yeah, I feel like some of you definitely you're going to change. Something will change you forever. Yeah, you're going to become the Queen of Wands energy a little here. Okay, it's just an energy. It's one of the energies of the Empress, and so is the Queen of Swords. You could be any of these signs, but this is energy of knowing exactly what you want, not being afraid to go for it. But I see you kind of focusing on yourself for a while, doing your own thing, feeling free, becoming a little bit of a free spirit for a while. Okay, nothing wrong with that. Okay, I don't see any loneliness here. This is someone who's focused on self, their career, they're goal-oriented. See, making plans and taking action. So this is about yourself taking action. Okay, and just kind of doing your own thing. Beautiful free spirit, healthy ego, tempering your emotions, bringing balance into your life. So this is, kind of a head and heart situation, learning to balance your head and heart. Okay, when you're making choices. I do see other opportunities here, but I do feel like there's going to be a time where you're tempted to reach out to this person, or they will come towards you and tempt you. Okay, but this is where I feel like you're going to just move on. And it is possible this person could come back around. Okay, the person who's ghosted you. Okay, like I say, it's an energy of a little fear, doing inner work, but everyone's situation will be different. You make sure they're an Emperor, okay, when they come in. But I feel like you're going to have an Emperor here. And I do think your sword's going to go up. So there's a little change here where, you're going to have to temper that sword energy and those emotions. Okay? Yeah. You're going to find that balance because I see it. And I also see the energy of healing. Lovely Queen of Wands, being goal-oriented, finding creative pursuits, just doing your own thing, and actually becoming. Some of you, if money's been an issue, this is where you go through that change, financial gains, much more abundant. So it's positive change. And you're going to start to feel positive like the Queen of Wands. Every day's a new day. Yeah, see, healing. Taking a little break. Clearing out negative thoughts and energy, the thoughts that pin you down. So you are going to probably do a little shadow work, but try to think positive. Focus on the future. Get some, plan some goals and make sure you reward yourself for your achievements, okay? Doing things for yourself. Beautiful. This is actually quite lovely. So where it is, here's my other deck. Now let's see who this Emperor is. Who is this Emperor? Yeah. Ooh. Someone here that if you have Gemini in your chart, you remember that last card that came out? If you watch the other reading, so anyone watching this, you should go take a look at the Why You're Ghosted, because this is part 2 and it's really fitting. So one of the last cards was the Magician, where I had said you have the tools to manifest your desires. And this is what I feel, those of you who are the feminine energy, where you've been ghosted, what comes next, you're going to be ready. So you're manifesting all the queens. So there's 3 queens here. The only one left is the Queen of Pentacles. Okay? So that's all about planning and taking action, financial energy, working on your finances, creative pursuits. Set yourself some goals, but stay balanced. It's also remembering, maybe take a little break from dating to heal, take a little time out. Make sure that you do, if you are working very hard, you do take a break. But also those goals, setting goals. Okay, whatever they are. This looks like not being ruled by your emotions, finding, tempering your emotions. Try not to be too needy if you fit that category. Okay, now the negative of the Queen of Wands is try not to be too controlling or demanding. Okay, try not to be too blunt, temper that as well. Okay, but the positives are doing you, focusing on you and figuring out what it is you really want. Now, sometimes what happens when you go through that ghosting, ignoring, it's very hurtful. Your pride's been hurt and you need to heal. Now, this is an energy of that change where it changes you, okay, where you kind of move on. So what I feel it's trying to say here is not just learning to go with the flow, but you may change how you feel after you've healed about the person who ghosted you. You may not feel the same. You would be surprised. Okay, but there you go. You have an emperor, someone who's ready to manifest. They're ready to cooperate, compromise. They're looking for someone compatible. It's an energy of acknowledging someone's skills. See, this is someone who's looking for someone, what they bring to the table. So if you've been ghosted by someone and it was a money issue or someone felt, like I say in that past reading, somebody who doesn't have a lot of money, they're lonely. They want somebody to, take care of them, protect them, help them out. And often you get people who've been taken advantage of, so they're a little leery of that. So if you fit that category, some of you obviously are ghosted. Your finances are fine. You're still working on goals, or you're really already well off. You're well on your way. But it's all about what 2 people bring to the table. So you want to be sure no one's keeping secrets. Being wise, okay? Being a little mysterious is okay. Okay? But the thing is, you want to know truth. No secrets. Okay? When someone comes in, you want someone who cooperates, compromise. You want to know what they bring to the table. So there's that manifesting. So it also has to do with communication, how someone communicates. It's all about being in your integrity, being honest, open, and having integrity. Okay, showing your true self here. Don't be afraid to, because you want to make sure who comes in that you're on the same page. But look at that Emperor coming in. See, this is someone who's probably been through these energies. It could be the person coming back around. Now, more often than not, when you get someone who ghosts you, there's a good reason why. Once you heal and move on, you no longer want them. Okay? Talk to the hand. And there's often a very good reason for that. But all depends on your situation. I feel this is somebody different because I feel like you're going to manifest it. You're still manifesting the energies of, I feel, the Queen of Pentacles. There it is. Soulmate connections, sharing your innermost selves after the ghosting. Emotional intimacy. Often friends first, but it's an energy of making sure someone isn't keeping secrets or connected to someone else. Yeah. Let's have a look at the moon. The moon. Oops. Yeah, see? This is where you're just not sure. See, you're just not sure. Now, you want to be cautious with that Queen of Swords energy. Like I say, tempering your words, because that sword's going to be up. Because this is often someone who's been hurt. You've been ghosted. You've been left confused. So you're not so sure. Okay? It's a little bit of fear of rejection. Okay? So if you don't want to be rejected, watch your words a little bit here. But you can ask questions. And I wish the Queen of Pentacles was here. Because if the Queen of Pentacles is here, you would be gracious and calm and balanced. Okay, so there it is, weighing the pros and the cons, whether want to connect with this person, what they bring to the table. You want someone who cooperates, compromise, someone who's compatible. If you feel something is off, it probably is, okay? But it's an energy of just weighing the pros and the cons. You may procrastinate a little. You may have a little bit of an inner struggle. Okay? You might feel this person's not your type, they're not good enough. Okay? But you may still have a fear of rejection. Yeah. So it's watching what you manifest here. But I said, who is the Emperor? They are someone that you're manifesting, but they have all the tools. They've mastered life. They're looking to see what you bring to the table as well. So have a look at the Six of Wands. There we go. See? Secrecy. The moon. See how that's flowing? That dark energy. This is someone who's likely done their inner work. But again, the moon. See? Staying in control of your emotions. Emotional intimacy. Sharing your innermost selves. It's an energy of someone here. It has to do with something that wasn't successful. Okay? And something that could be. Yeah. A little bit of fear. See, sharing their innermost selves. The fear of being rejected, weighing the pros and the cons. Yeah, a little worried someone's hiding something. See, that's what happens after the ghosting. You go there. You get into a little bit of that dark energy. That's okay, because I do feel like you'll conquer this. That's why these cards are coming out like this. Tell me about the Queen of Cups. After the ghosting. Yeah, see, there's that same card. The detached. See, the fear that someone's focused more on money. They're a little detached emotionally. If you feel that, that's a sign. Pay attention to the red flags. See, you're learning this. This is that energy of learning. So, but it's an energy of, being patient, tempering. If it feels off, it's probably off. See, this is where you're going to learn to much easier to just move on. Yeah, just doing you. I think you're going to be, some of you will be a little bit of a free spirit for a while. You're going to pay attention to the red flags, someone who's emotionally detached. But I feel it's also yourself detaching and letting go of the other person. So make sure you are healed, okay, before you start manifesting someone new. Tell me about those dark thoughts. Yeah, see? Someone who's all about themselves, here for a good time, not a long time. Someone who focuses on self. Well, they're often very positive, okay? But they talk a lot about themselves. They're a little blunt. Oh, they're playful, they're flirty, but they don't always stick around. So you're going to have that dark energy, dark thoughts. You're going to probably have a few trust issues, okay? That's why it says temper your emotions, temper your words, and just be patient. Just kind of go with the flow and see what happens. But you are protecting yourself because that sword's going up. So you're protecting everything that you've been working on here. That inner self. There it is. See, it's an energy of longing for love. This other person could come back around. You may be tempted because you miss them. You're lonely, a little bit longing for love. Okay? So like I say, letting go is not easy. Let's have a look at that. Yeah, see, it's telling you there, that card again. Trusting your inner knowing, paying attention. The signs are cautioning you. Someone who comes in, they're missing you, they're lonely, they're coming in looking for attention. So you're going to come out of this wiser. You see, it's an energy of reminiscing about. You may actually reminisce about this at times, and maybe that's even why it's here. As you're doing that inner work, that dark energy. But if this person does come back around, I feel this energy waiting for you to heal, to come back in and do it again. Queen of Wands, talk to the hand. You're no longer focused. So you're just going to change your focus. You're going to focus on you and something else. You're loving yourself first here. Tell me more about the High Priest. Your intuition's going to peak. See, your inner knowing. See, you're going to know. You're going to know. Yeah. Very nice. I feel like it's an energy of taking other opportunities. There's other doors here. See? Spirit's going to guide you down a different path. The loyal friends, your companions are going to keep you from choosing a place you've already been to. with this person who's emotionally detached. Focus too much on their money, what you bring to the table. Okay? Yeah. But it's also for yourself. That doesn't necessarily have to be the masculine. Sometimes the feminines focus too much on money too, whether someone's successful or not. Okay, that chaser. So, yeah, sometimes an emperor can, as someone is used to being chased, so they often come off as a little detached at first, emotionally, until they're sure, because it has to do with what you both bring to the table, your innermost secrets. So, yeah, just be yourself. Let's have a look at the world. See, integrity. Speaking with integrity, your intentions. Let's have a look at the world. Why is this here? Yeah, see, the ghosting, ignoring. See, you're moving on from that. And I actually feel if that person, that person you have someone new, you're manifesting new, this other person may come back around. Okay, but the same thing will likely happen. The signs are going to caution you to let go. Change. Don't focus on them. Focus on something else. Focus on your emperor. Yeah. Put up some strong boundaries too right off the get-go. Often the emperor shows up with boundaries in some of my readings because the emperor does build a fortress around themselves until they know. Okay? So just take a little time what you're manifesting, but it has to do with integrity, clear communication. Yeah, no secrets. Not everybody shares their complete inner self when they first meet someone. Like I say, there should be kind of steady movement there. Yeah, just balance your head and heart. I feel that's what it is here. But yeah, I do think it's an energy if someone comes back around and they ghost you. It's the same thing happening. So this is an energy of just moving on. Making sure. And if it is someone who comes back around, yes, sometimes people do change. For whatever reason, all depends on your situation. But if they haven't changed and they still come in with that lack, that negative energy, that detached, they're secret, the signs will caution you. They will warn you. So, yeah. No, I think you're going to... There you go. This is, I feel connected to that energy of the Queen of Swords. Thinking this through. Choosing your battles. This isn't something worth revisiting because I do think you're going to change. You're going to be going in another direction. So think it through. Choose your battles. You're going to have something new. See, healing, something new. Do make sure you are healed before you start something new. But be very cautious of someone who comes back around and they just wait for you to heal, to do it all over again. All right? That's what you'll have to watch because sometimes, yes, they do. And a lot of times they won't. Okay, so don't be afraid to speak up. Remember the card. If you watch the other reading, I suggest you watch the Why They Ghosted with the Princess of Cups who keeps all their feelings to themselves and they drink their tears. They suffer in silence, waiting for this person to reciprocate. Okay, this is what comes out of that, learning to speak up. Okay, but by tempering your words, don't watch your temper, watch that being too emotional, too dramatic. Okay. Yeah. But I do think you're going to come out of this with a stronger intuition. You're going to learn to trust your inner knowing. It's when you just know it feels off. See? So it looks like there's going to be a couple situations, possibly two. Someone new and someone coming back around. Tell me about the loving woman. When you have healed, then you're ready for something new. The sun is shining. I see happiness and joy. I love this. The level of maturity, being able to put the shoe on the other foot, how the other person feels. When you can tell how the other person feels by putting the shoe on the other foot, that's the level of maturity. And that's the kind of person you want, someone who's able to do that. Okay? And taking a little pause, looking at things from a different perspective, make sure you check this person out thoroughly. Okay, the Queen of Wands doesn't put up with any BS. Neither does the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Cups can be that way too, but the Queen of Cups is somebody often comes from an emotional place. Queen of Swords comes from that cerebral energy. And the Queen of Wands, of course, is very fiery, very passionate, very blunt, straight up. Okay? Yeah. Very nice energy. Tell me about this Knight of Swords. Shows a masculine energy, but yeah, so there's an energy of 3. I see getting out, socializing, meeting someone new here. See, I feel like you're going to move on. This other person's likely not going to change. They're going to come back around the same. Okay? But you will have changed. Because why? You're no longer lonely. You're independent. This is the independent energy of the Empress, the Queen of Wands, being independent. Getting out, socializing, thinking things through. Okay? So some of you are changing, and you will change your mind about this person. I feel like you're just, I feel it's all good. Like you're going to connect with someone new here. I do feel being pinned down by your thoughts, taking time to heal. There you are, you're checking someone out, a place where you socialize. Now that came up in the other reading as well. Going places with people who are like-minded, like yourself. Now, this is where you have to look at all the queens. Okay? Which one are you? Are you creative? Are you passionate? Are you artsy? Are you intellectual? Do you like to read? Do you like stimulating, deep conversation? So these are the kinds of places where you want to go. You want to be with like-minded people. So I do see somebody here checking you out in that social circle. You see? Well, someone looking for a partner, someone like-minded, somebody who's, thinking long-term. I actually see some of you becoming quite well off. I do. Possibly starting a business. Those of you who haven't already been in that energy. See, focusing on your money if there's not enough money. So it's an energy of that change, financial change and growth. So, yeah, there's all kinds of energies here with that, but it does have to do with this person who's detached emotionally. They keep secrets. They come in when they want attention. They likely have other people. If they don't get what they want from you, they get it from someone else, Yeah, but I still see you tempering your passions, longing for love, still being a little lonely here. But that will change too. This will pass. It's temporary. See? So change your focus. Every time you feel negative or lonely, focus on some kind of creative pursuit or get out and socialize. Okay? Friends and family. Because I do see someone here. Yeah, I definitely see someone planning to take action. But I feel a lot of this was here with yourself. Creative pursuit, taking action, focusing on your own finances. Surprised the Queen of Pentacles hasn't showed up. So that, to me, tells me a lot of people need to focus on their finances. And if it isn't that, it's about changing your focus, doing something creative, something you're really passionate about. Okay, when you start to feel lonely or you get into that dark energy. The negative energy. Yeah, seeking out other options, possibilities. See, someone sees possibilities. They see an opportunity. Some of you are going to have lots of opportunities, but it's about choosing wisely. See, choosing wisely, thinking things through. There's likely somebody here who's going to come towards you, but I feel it's connected to the Queen of Swords, thinking things through, tempering your emotions. See the sword energy down here, clearing out your thoughts, taking a break, healing, releasing all this negativity. Yeah, just being with people, getting out. Yeah, see, you're going to put this all behind. See, you're going to put that all behind. See, you're going to feel at some point like giving up, but don't give up. Why? Because you've got the Queen, you have the Queen of Wands energy with that Empress energy. That's your goal. Okay, that's your goal. To master all these elements. See, you're almost there, some of you. Yeah. I see opportunities. I see you thinking things through. I see you having a really good time. A lot of really positive energy. Yeah, see? There you go. 7 of Cups, 10 of Cups. I see happiness, emotional fulfillment, getting yourself out there again and socializing. But I still see someone checking you out in a social setting, looking how you conduct yourself, looking kind of sexy, or just being very passionate, creative, speaking up, speaking your mind. Now, the Queen of Wands is also somebody who can be very funny, and so can the Queen of Swords. Very funny, very charming, with a really good sense of humor, someone who's very witty. It's also a very social person, too. So, very nice energy here. Tell me more about the Three of Cups. Success, truth. This is where you see the truth and you go, ha, aha. This is also yourself. You see? Going within, seeing the truth. This person that you were originally with, the one that possibly could come back around, or you've moved on and changed, they probably weren't your type anyway. They probably weren't even your type. It's time to try a different type. It's also time to try something different. Okay? That's that Emperor energy. But yeah, it is some of you, yeah, you do. Some of you, I don't feel a lot, have this person who comes back around. They've manifested the energies of the Emperor. So, but like I say, it's you being wise, being discerning. Okay? Tell me more about the Hanged Man. I still see someone checking you out publicly because that's my card. Someone who's in the back of the room. They kind of just, the people watcher kind of person. And they kind of go, aha, victory. This is someone who looks successful. You see? That's the energy of what someone brings to the table. Someone who's compatible. Look at that, the Emperor. Someone with a similar energy. See? That's that Mars energy, Aries. Doesn't have to be an Emperor, someone who's manifested, but it is Mars energy. This person's got that warrior spirit. So pretty interesting there. Possibly Leo. I see Pisces and Cancer. And yeah, this is really more of it's an energy read, but yeah, I'm just going to keep going. I want to see where this Queen of Pentacles shows up, or if it does. And if it doesn't, that means you're almost there. Don't give up on the finances, okay? Yeah. And don't give up on love, because you will have success. Okay? It's about putting all this behind and moving on. Yeah. This is the energy of the Queen of Wands for the feminine here. Not giving up. Someone who doesn't give up. They keep working on something they're passionate about. Maybe a business owner starting a new business. Okay? Could be anything. Beautiful. Success and victory. Truth. The light bulb goes off. Creative ideas. Very nice. Which tells me the Empress possibly is coming out. Tell me a little more about this High Priestess energy. The High Priestess. Yeah, see. This is where you put on the brakes. You put on the brakes. You're taking your power back. You're trusting your intuition, your inner knowing. The red flags are cautioning you. The signs are cautioning you. So someone who's detached, secretive, and they're coming in when they want attention. It's also this person, too, when you no longer focused, you're no longer giving them attention. This is where they want to come back. You see? So you're, like I say, the letting go. Yeah. I mean, it could be this person feels you're the one that got away, but to be honest, I actually feel there's going to be someone new, someone better, somebody with that, see, it's an energy of that high vibrational energy. See, I see a lot of happiness and joy. This is a very independent energy. See, when you become very independent, and often I'll see the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles together with that, and it doesn't matter what sign you are. It's a sign of someone who focuses on their money, their house, their home. They keep their life in balance, and they're very practical and sensible and very grounded. Somebody who, is doesn't chase, doesn't feel the need to chase because they're comfortable. But if the right person comes along, it's a whole different story. So it's an energy of independence, someone who doesn't give up till they succeed. So it's about setting goals for yourself and rewarding yourself and acknowledging your successes. Okay? So always make sure you reward yourself with a social event, going out, buy yourself a little something. Tell me more about this Chariot, putting on the brakes, taking back your power. See, you're no longer being ruled by your emotions. When you can let go, you're no longer ruled. You're in your power. You're taking your power back. And you're not going to let this person take your power. That's what it's all about. But it's also an energy of letting go of control. Okay? And not the balance between the two, not being ruled by your emotions. Yeah, you might be pulled in a couple different directions because that temptation of this person, because you're longing for love, maybe missing them. You know, everybody has their good side. Yeah. There's the wand. See, focusing on that wand, something you're passionate about, choosing the one. The right person's worth waiting for. We all know that, right? Yeah, so I do think you're going to, most of you will connect with someone at some point. Ah, there it is, the one. I can't believe that just came out. Crazy energy. It's meant to be. You've got an Emperor here, so you have a choice pulled between two. Now, this person's somebody who just kind of, they're looking for someone who's compatible, who cooperates, compromises. They're ready to manifest. They have all the tools, they have everything they need, but they don't have love. So this is someone looking for a partner. They're waiting to choose the one. Like I say, they just kind of go with the flow. Okay? Yeah. But I really feel putting all this behind, moving towards something more successful. I think you're going to get what you want, a lot of you, if you can master these energies. Okay? It's not always easy, but it doesn't have to be difficult either. Yeah, because this is an Emperor. I like it. Some of you too. If you are Aries, you could actually become a feminine Emperor. And yes, it's possible. A business owner, very well off, very financially stable. But, like I say, I see truth. Someone here checking you out. An Emperor's checking you out. But this is also this person, this energy of this other person here for a good time, not a long time, someone younger, or they're just not ready, someone who's immature. This is someone who's ready. And it's recognizing it, being wise, trusting your inner knowing. This is why I feel you're being tempted. You're going to possibly, some of you will get pulled in two different directions. But there's the cycle ending. See, getting off that emotional roller coaster. And this is where you know it'll be something on and off. And I do think you're going to get to that point where you're going to compare this Emperor. You're going to pay attention to the signs and the singles and see if they're the same as this other person. If they're immature, or if it's going to be this on and off thing. But I actually feel you're going to push the stop button here. Because why? I feel you're going to put on the brakes. If you start being tempted to reconcile or connect with this person. Tell me more about the Emperor. What does this Emperor want? They want someone compatible. They want somebody who brings something to the table. They're obviously going to see that because you're going to go through all this. Yeah, see, they want someone who knows their worth and value, their hopes and dreams. Beautiful. They want someone who's let go of all their baggage. They want someone who's ready. They want a person who's healed and released negative thoughts and energy. See, someone who's healed. Some of you are dealing with an Emperor who has this energy for whatever reason, okay? So just so you know, but I don't want all of you to get your hopes up because I see several scenarios here. But I feel it's just this Emperor, someone who's healed, they've released negativity, they've let someone go. They're loving themselves first. See, they want something. This is someone looking for an Empress. Okay, they are patient. What else does the Emperor want? Someone who's faithful, someone who's on the same page. They have morals and values. Someone who has a similar lifestyle, of course, things you have in common. But someone who has faith in themselves to succeed. Yeah. Now, some of you too, what I see, if you have a place where you generally go, it's saying trying something different. Remember at the other reading, it came up with that? going to different places. If you keep going to the same places and you're meeting the same kind of people, okay, go to places where there's like-minded people. That's what I feel, someplace different. So if you do fall into that trap of going to wherever it is that this person is, and then you're tempted to reconcile because you're missing them, yeah. Some of you will. I know you will. I can see it. I mean, it's normal, I mean, in some ways, but it's trying to, like I say, break free. I still feel some of you are going to become a free spirit a little bit for a while, become kind of independent. And that's what the Emperor's looking for. Someone charming, dedicated, someone who doesn't give up like themselves. An Emperor's not a quitter. This is someone who's worked very hard to get where they're at. They didn't give up till they got there. So they're looking at that. They're checking you out. They also want someone who's kind, compassionate, loving, nurturing. Someone who cares for themselves, takes care of themselves, loves themselves first. Somebody who's let go of their ego. Yeah. They want someone who's charming too. Yeah, they want somebody who isn't afraid to take a little bit of a risk, but they want someone who's left the past behind. See, that's that energy of releasing baggage, one last look over the shoulder. But I actually feel this person's going to take a risk. They're going to take a leap of faith. Okay? I'm not saying because the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles isn't here, you're not going to achieve that. Okay? But they are looking at what someone brings to the table. Yeah. Slow and steady. Yeah. See, this is somebody who's sincere. You've got an Emperor who's sincere. They want to take it slow, but they're going to take a risk and go down this path, that leap of faith. Yeah. See, this is someone I feel understands too. Why? Because they've taken risks before, right? Yeah, I like this. I feel they're sincere. They're assessing the situation, checking you out. You look successful. Something about truth. Always speak your truth. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. But like I say, temperance is there. Balancing head and heart, watching your words, tempering your passions. Somebody who's balanced. All right, let's have another look at the Hanged Man and the Loving Woman. The Hanged Man and the Loving Woman. Yeah, this person's patient. They're going to show you they're invested, they're assessing. They'll assess the situation and take a pause here and there. I feel this person's sincere. Okay, yeah, so see, it's an energy of a strong financial foundation, a house and home, a reason to celebrate. So this is person, they have goals. This is what they want. They do want marriage. They do want commitment. But they want someone who brings something to the table. That doesn't mean you have to be financially as well off. Not that it wouldn't hurt. It's always good. I mean, it takes away a lot of stress of a relationship. But this person doesn't seem to be too concerned. They do focus a lot on their money. So they really do need someone who doesn't need a ton of attention. Queen of Wands energy. Someone who has their own things going on. Even if it's just social stuff. But it's often someone who comes up with ideas, someone who's very creative. See, they may see that. Maybe you have a lot of really interesting creative ideas that this person finds, very interesting, that could lead to success. See, it's all about two people coming together. What you're bringing together, what you're going to build together. So I like this person's energy. I feel they're more concerned about a happy home, a happy life, a strong financial foundation. But yeah, they will take it slow. This is not somebody who's going to commit immediately. But I do think they'll let you know that they're invested and they're interested. So they are going to explore this, most definitely. But expect them to, anyone who's sincere is going to take it slow. Okay? Absolutely. Tell me more about the Four of Wands. I know a lot of you are going to want to know exactly where. I just see happiness, see opportunity. This is someone who sees opportunity. Okay, there's nothing wrong with you keeping your options open till someone makes a commitment. But always be straight up about it, okay? And just watch how you communicate that. So if it is just a dating thing, it all depends. I feel there's going to be some sort of an agreement, okay? To kind of just go slow and steady, making sure you're on the same page, making sure you both get what you want. See, it's an energy of filling that cup. Do not indulge this person. by filling their cup. Make sure you get something that you want as well. I do feel like you will, because there it is. 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Take off your mask. Show your true self. They certainly will. Yeah. Beautiful. This is actually quite lovely, but it's all about mastering it. Okay. That's after the ghosting for some of you. So you can take this or leave it. There it is. Things speeding up. See, this person, it'll go slow at first and then things will speed up. It actually goes here. Okay. You may even have other opportunities. But I feel this is someone who will hurry up. I do think they like to talk a lot. I feel they're very passionate. But it is possible. Some of you could decide to keep your options open. This is why I feel that Empress is lurking under here. Yeah, but this is someone who sees opportunity. See, they see opportunity with you. They see all these things that you have. Now, one thing to know that somebody isn't chasing you because you're financially stable is not sharing all that. Keep some of that to yourself, okay? Let them check you out. Let them see for themselves. Let them explore. And that's what I feel it's all about here. It's just kind of exploring it. So I really feel this is good for most of you, okay? I really feel like I see it, that 10 of Cups, emotional fulfillment, happy home, happy life, taking things slow and things speeding up. But for any reason, if they are moving too slow, you want things to move faster, well, I do see other options here. Why? Because you're manifesting all these energies. You have the tools you need, okay? So it's about manifesting the Empress, all the elements. We all have that capability, and you can do it. You can start off with the Queen of Swords, learning to speak up, especially if you've been hurt, but learning to temper it. That's all part of it. The School of Hard Knocks. Learning the hard way, watching your words, learning to be patient. Very difficult. Water signs definitely often can get quite emotional because you come a place of emotion, right? But if you can learn to control that and not let it rule you where you rule it, okay, that's where you'll start to have that success. See that change for the better. So, yeah, love it so much. Take care, everyone. Okay, in your journey, because it is a journey. 6 of Wands is also a journey. Going within, doing your inner work. Okay, but I feel you've got this person who needs to do their inner work. And I do feel that they're going to come in and tempt you. And I do think you're going to be tempted because you're missing them, feeling a little lonely. But I think that you have the power to leave this behind. Because it's why? It's worth it. You have an Emperor. And I do think you're going to, like I say, you might have several things going on. This person may come in and then here comes this other person. It's up to you to decide if you want to get on that emotional roller coaster with someone. Okay? It all depends on your scenario too. Okay? Be honest with yourself of your situation. So take care. We'll see you soon.